All right, guys, so I'm getting some ground beef. However, this is actually for my mom. She wanted me to pick her up some, so love you, Mom. I don't eat as much beef anymore. Mainly stick to chicken, fish, pork, but you know, my mom likes to make, she makes good spaghetti, so. All right, guys, so we're about to get some whole chickens. If you saw my video, I showed you, you can take a whole chicken and cook it in a crock pot with super, super easy, tasty. So I'm looking right now at some whole chickens. Again, I have a choice between the organic, which I'm usually about 90% of the food I eat is organic. But again, look at this price point, $24 versus something like $17. This is where it gets tough as a consumer. Because yeah, of course we know this is better. This is better. These chickens have been fed more organically, but the price point, is it $7 better? I don't know if it's $7 better. It might be $2 or $3 better, not $7. So this one time in particular, I'm actually just gonna go with young, regular Kirkland fresh chicken again. All right, guys, of course, you know how much I love sweet potatoes. I'm always talking about one of the most nutrient-dense carbs. And what I mean by that are carbs that are tasty and delicious and you crave, that have those signal releases in the brain. So of course, I'm going with some sweet potatoes. All right, so I always like to have a little bit of turkey meat around. It's so easy just to grab out of the fridge and snack on if I'm too lazy to make a meal. Again, on sale here. This is pretty cool because not only do you have the organic, which is great, but for no nitrates or nitrites added. These are things added to most meats, again, to kind of preserve them longer, but can be harmful for your body. So I love that they're also advertising never ever given antibiotics. This is huge, guys. One of the reasons why we have so many issues with antibiotic resistant diseases is because they give antibiotics to animals and then we eventually eat them and then we consume those antibiotics essentially. So this is really cool to see that label on there. Never ever given antibiotics. You definitely want to prioritize foods like that. Got to treat that animal right. All right, guys, so if you saw my last Costco video, got some organic baby spinach. Again, I'm gonna add this to my protein shakes. I'm even gonna try to have some salads with it, maybe throw in some nuts and a little bit of vinaigrette or something like that. Just have this like a side dish, especially if I don't wanna have my frozen vegetables, which is what I usually do. So I'm going with some organic baby spinach. All right, guys, I also picked this up on one of my last Costco trips. Holy guacamole. Again, I would prefer to just get avocados, but then you gotta really be kind of tedious with those, right? Because they go bad at a certain point and you have to like time it perfectly to eat the avocado at the right time, and then you should eat the whole thing that day or else it goes bad. So I found that I like it better if I just have it pre-made a little bit. Again, the ingredients in this one, if you want to check them out, are actually pretty good. We're not seeing a lot of really unnatural preservatives. Everything you see there is something recognizable.
So I also went with the holy guacamole, and it's organic, but I usually like to put this on avocado toast. Avocado toast is probably one of my favorite, not necessarily breakfast. I like to have it in the middle of the day just to break the fast and to be able to have something that's filling and something that's good, because avocados happen to be fulfilling fruits for me. It's easy for me to go throughout the day knowing that I put something good into my body.
So going with some grape tomatoes. Again, I talked about before getting the spinach. I'm gonna add this to the salads. These are also great to just snack on. You can pop them in your mouth like grapes. Also, if you saw, I made a video about a meal I do with rice cakes and tuna and avocado, and adding on the grapes, these grape tomatoes on top are absolutely delicious. So make sure to check out that video to see how to make that meal, but grape tomatoes it is. You know, I'm all about the bananas. I'm probably gonna take half of these. I'm gonna freeze them, because you always see I use these in all my smoothies and shakes. And then the other half is gonna be for my morning oatmeal, and if I'm just need a snack during the day. Again, I've heard people talk about, oh, you know, bananas don't fit my macros. Forget about that, guys. These have fiber. This has all sorts of nutrients that your body needs. Forget about the macros when it comes to fruits. Really eat as much as you want for the most part, honestly. You're not gonna be able to overeat fruits very much. I'm getting some walnuts. You probably have never seen me buy walnuts on this channel. They have a really, really good texture when it comes to salads. I don't know if you guys have ever had a salad with walnuts in it, but there's something that gives you a nice crunch with a nice flavor. So I'm gonna try it out. All right, another tough decision when it comes to managing price versus what you're getting. Again, Foster Farms is a nice deal here, $2 a pound for chicken breasts. I was gonna do it, but then I honestly don't trust Foster Farms. I'm pretty sure that they use antibiotics and stuff with their animals. So I decided to go with Kirkland. I'm gonna go with some thighs again. $2.30 per pound, so a little bit more. But I'd rather have knowing that you know, They don't use any antibiotics ever. So that's really important to me. Chicken raised with no antibiotics ever. So that's all right. So this is kind of more of a treat for me. I really like sparkling water. It just hits the spot. I actually keep these in the trunk of my car while I'm doing Instacart orders, because every time I have to load someone's groceries in the trunk, I'm like, oh yeah, I have sparkling water. I should probably drink water because I'm being very active when I'm doing Instacart orders. So this is kind of a treat / reminds me to stay hydrated while I'm being active. Guys, if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know I'm all about the fruits, especially the frozen ones, because it means they're frozen at the source, so they're going to contain more nutrient density than even fresh stuff sometimes. So, and again, guys, don't worry about eating fruit. Fruit could be a dead horse here, but it's hard to overeat on fruit. Okay, it's packed with water, it's packed with fiber, it's packed with vitamins and minerals. Eat a lot of fruit. That's all I'm saying. Come on, mangoes, strawberries, and blueberries. Love to flavor out my protein shakes naturally as opposed to using synthetic artificial flavoring, which is harmful for your gut bacteria. Just flavor them naturally and get all the benefits of the nutrients. Boom. What's up, guys? All right. As always, on my channel, we focus on gut health, the microbiome of your gut, crucial to many things, your mental health, to immunity, right? Not getting sick. So I love kombucha. I actually used to make kombucha myself for a long time, but it's kind of hard to manage. So we got a sale here, so I'm going with some. Shout out to my boy Ben Fischel. He makes some dang good kombucha. Alright, so usually, guys, when it comes to eggs, I typically just stick with the Kirkland Signature, age-free, large. It's actually $2 per dozen for the organic. But you know what? I actually want to do a test, and I want to see how much different the flavor is and everything when I have the organic ones versus these. When I have these, I can tell they're kind of bland, the flavor's not great, quality's not great. So we're going to go with organic this time. We're going to see if there's how much of a difference just in flavor. I know there's a difference in the nutrient density. As always, it's always better to go organic. But now we're going to actually put it to the test. All right, guys, don't laugh at me, but again, when it comes to digestion, when it comes to our gut, super crucial for me. I'm actually going to get some prunes. I know that, typically only old people eat prunes, right? Because they struggle with their digestion. Well, hey, I'm getting up there in age a little bit too. This one's great because it's pitted prunes. It does have one preservative, but it doesn't have any sunflower oil, which is the ones I got last time have vegetable oils. So I'm happy this one does not have that. These are high in fiber, a little bit high in sugar, but again, high in fiber, which negates that sugar content. So always look for high fiber food. I love my tuna. I love having my tuna with rice cakes, avocado, and a little bit of olive oil and some tomatoes. I did a video about it. Watch it. You won't regret it. Anyway, this does contain some soy, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do have a choice. I could go with the albacore tuna, but if we take a look, that contains a preservative, sodium. I can't even pronounce it. Pyrophosphate. So what do? Do I go with the one with preservative, one with the soy, preservative, soy, preservative? I'm gonna go soy this time. It's a little cheaper, and I'd rather have the soy than the preservative. So that's the choice I'm making. The peanut butter, baby. Once again, no skipping, no Jif, none of that garbage that has hydrogenated oils. Just plain old Kirkland creamy peanut butter, organic. 2 ingredients. We have organic peanuts and sea salt. If you see any other ingredients besides those 2, do not buy that peanut butter. All right, guys, last video here. Got 2 jugs here of this Organe Collagen. This is one I ordered on my previous Costco order. Again, has some extra vitamin C, good quality collagen, very minimally processed. Just a couple of ingredients here with some bean extract, tea extract, turmeric. So a lot of great stuff in there that I like. Adds a little extra vitamin boost to my protein. That's all for today, guys. It's a good haul. I'm very tired right now, as you can tell. So, you know what? Before I say goodbye, just make sure, hey, if you have a comment you want to leave below, if you have a video idea for me, please post that below. I would love to get your ideas and continue to make more content for you guys to help you take your health to the next level, guys. Change your nutrition, change your life. As always, make sure to eat real, and I'll see you on the next one.